Whether you have a lot of room in your shop or you're crammed into the corner of a garage, it pays to keep your tools mobile. For most tools, that's a simple matter of just adding a mobile base beneath them. But a workbench is another matter. For one thing, few mobile bases will fit a long workbench. And wheels can introduce wobble, and there's nothing worse than a wobbly bench. So a few years ago, I added flip-up wheels to my bench. I got the generic versions you see online. They seem like the perfect solution, because they swivel and roll when I want them to swivel and roll, and when they're disengaged, they put the legs back solidly on the floor. But over time, I noticed a problem. I was just leaving the wheels engaged all the time because it was so difficult to flip them up and down under a workbench that weighs 400 or 500 pounds. So my bench was always wobbly, and you can see that in a lot of our past videos. To use them on this bench, one this heavy, you can't flip the wheels with your foot alone. You have to lift the bench as you push the pedal down, which can be awfully hard on your back. It's even worse on the end vise side because the wheels are set back a foot from the end that you have to lift on. Things also could get a little tippy as you flip the wheels up one at a time. I'd seen folks attach steel bars to their wheels so they could be flipped up in pairs, but that didn't solve the problem I had with the sheer weight of my bench. So I came up with a different solution. I bought a 4-foot long piece of 2-inch angle iron. I cut it in half so I could use 1/2 on each end of the bench. In the center, I cut a hole just big enough to fit this, a lever I made from 2 pieces of 3/4 inch pipe and a 45-degree elbow. I bought them pre-threaded at a home center, so all I had to do was assemble them. I can use this lever to lift the heavy bench onto the wheels quickly and easily. My foot and gravity is sufficient to lower it back down now that the wheels are connected with the bar. This was a relatively simple solution that eliminated the lifting and the sore back. I can get mobility when I need it and stability when I need that. Just a quick word on the wheels. Like I said, I created this solution for the older generic flip-up wheels that I used to have on my bench. But when I later switched to the Bora version of the wheels, I found that the longer paddles on the wheels themselves made it easier to lift heavy things with my foot alone. So, depending on the weight of your bench, you may get by with just the Bora version of the wheels. Or you may add the bar anyway to make it even easier like I did. I'll link to the Bora wheels below this video. You can get a piece of angle iron and some pipe at any home center. Enjoy! This is a Koenigsegg, Sweden's finest sports car. This is a Sjöbergs, Sweden's finest workbench. There are things for people who appreciate quality and high performance, something they can pass down to their grandkids. You can't afford this, but this will cost you less than a good cabinet saw. Check out what Sjöbergs has to offer at the link below this video. Wait, don't go yet. If you're new here, please subscribe and remember to ring the bell. I would really appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up, or better yet, leave us a comment. I always read them. And be sure to check out the latest issue of Stumpy Nubs Woodworking Journal. It's always packed with tips, tricks, and tutorials designed to make you a better woodworker.